3-3 into the bye. Todd, I bet you're happy with that.
Yeah, very happy. We spoke about it through the week, how important it is. Very proud of the club and the group, given how we started, and it's been a difficult way to start the season. If you include our trials, we've been on the road 6 out of 8 weeks. So I'm going to use this little break over the Easter weekend to re-energise and reconnect with families and loved ones and be ready to go again when we come back into training. So really happy. Wasn't pretty, but in the end I think we won it on the back of our yardage defence.
I was going to say, were you happy at half time?
I was a little concerned just with the way the players were. I thought they were a little bit distant or vacant. That makes me nervous from time to time, but I like the way we started that second half. Found some composure after we scored a try, and just managed to work really hard for each other right until the very end.
In that first half, Reece Robson seemed to be the guy that was setting the tone for your team, and went on with that in the second half.
Yep. He was getting some opportunities off the back of some hard running. I thought our back five did a great job. Rob Darby in the last 3 weeks has been terrific. Murray Taulungi's stepped it up the last couple of weeks. Billy Almi-Voilea has been dangerous and hard to put down, and then Jackson Purdue he's playing some pretty good footy. So you couple that with some big boys through the middle and a bit of power, can create some opportunities for Reece.
It's back-to-back weeks now where Jackson gets a rap. Given the start to the year, and could have dropped heads with still ironing things out at the beginning of the back five in terms of defence.
Yep.
How much credit does he deserve for keeping his head up?
Yeah, not much phase as a kid. Great young man. He's worked really hard. He's got an opportunity. He's playing out of position and puts the team first. So he works really hard on his craft, and he's getting the rewards.
JT also gets a rap for his impact.
Awesome. Yeah, I thought his second stint was really strong. I thought Griffin Neem's stint through that middle period of the game was also strong. But Jace, everyone gets a bit of confidence when he's playing like that.
To be back as well.
Yeah. Had a little week off. I was crook last week, but really happy to be back playing with the boys, and good to get that win going into Easter.
There was a big moment when you 10-all and Drinky gets stopped. It's called as a hip drop. How did you see that one?
I thought they were unlucky. Yeah, to be completely honest. Those calls have been going against us for a few weeks now, so it's good to get one to go our way. But I don't know if it was a hip drop.
I thought it wasn't. Is it a bit? I mean, is that it? We haven't seen that many of them, have we? Or have you had a few like?
Well, if you're tackling someone from behind, I don't know where you're supposed to land. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me.
Is that the same for players at the moment?
Hey?
How do you feel about hip drops? Is it confusion for the players?
Not really. Just try and make sure I'm, lead with my contact, and you don't need to feel the need to fall over players' legs. So.
From a week's perspective, obviously you've been on the road for a while and you've been here in Perth, and there's plenty of fans waiting to still see you. How much obviously you enjoy it a bit more when you get the win, but just as a club being over here.
I've always enjoyed being around the team. Always enjoyed going to a camp little scenario. This week's been really good. We've had the right amount of work, the right amount of downtime. I think the high performance guys have done a really good job, in that little period also. And then, just enjoy watching the boys be around each other. Best part about being in the team.